Want to know how to spend a few unforgettable days in Fiji? I'm about to show you the ultimate guide. From renting your own private island at Malamala to riding a jet boat and stepping inside a local village to taste tradition firsthand, I'm eating my way through Nadi. From sweet cream buns and delicious samosas to Roro and the island's legendary pineapple, while discovering the culture, energy, and magic that makes Fiji so unique. Adventure, food, and local life all in one epic journey. Here's how to experience Fiji like a local. And when you come to Fiji, you don't start small, because just off the coast of Nadi, there's an island you can rent. No crowds, no schedules, just open water, white sand, and the kind of blue you usually only see in postcards. This is Malamala Island, and today it's ours. Before the village visits, the markets, and the food, this is where the journey really begins. Have you ever dreamed of having your own paradise? Well, here's what it's really like. This is more than just an island. This is all about unplugging, reflecting, and enjoying life's wildest moments. I'm now the king of this island, and my first royal decree is coconuts for everyone. Drop a comment below. What would you do if you had your own private island? This is just the start of our island adventures, and you won't want to miss what's coming. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and keep watching for more videos. This isn't just any island. Malamala is a slice of heaven, only for those lucky enough to set foot on it, and today it's ours. We took a private boat to get here, traveling through the sparkling waters of the Mamanuca Islands. Malamala is not just about luxury, it's also about preserving the environment. There's just something about being on your own island that makes you appreciate the moment. I'm soaking it all in. The peace, the calm, and the sound of the waves. It's a constant reminder for all those out there to keep following those wild dreams. Spending the day on Malamala surrounded by water this clear, you start to wonder, is this what makes Fiji water, Fiji water? We've all seen the bottle, the branding, the promise of purity, but here in Fiji, water isn't just something you buy, it's something you live in. So I wanted to know how the famous Fiji brand water actually compares to the drinking water here on the islands. Same place, different source. Let's find out. I'm here at the resort. I've got 2 bottles of water, Fiji brand bottled water that I picked up here in Fiji, and locally sourced Fiji water that I picked up at my hotel. Let's try it out. The Fiji brand bottled water definitely still has that aftertaste of minerals that you get when you taste it in the United States. So it's at least consistent. Let's try the locally sourced Fiji water. Still refreshing, but lacks a little bit in the mineral aftertaste that Fiji brand gives you. There might be a reason for that, and I'm going to explain. Fiji water gets its taste from where it comes from. It's naturally filtered through layers of volcanic rock, which adds minerals like silica, calcium, and magnesium. That slow filtration softens the water, giving it a smooth, clean taste without the sharp bite you get from heavily treated water. It's less about the brand and more about the geology. After all that time with water, you start thinking about what really feeds island life. And in Fiji, that starts with what's grown here. Back in Nadi, I'm trying Roro. Taro leaves cooked down with coconut cream, simple ingredients that carry generations of tradition. It's rich, earthy, and comforting. The kind of food that tells you exactly where you are. I was given a tip to check out the My FNPF food court on the 3rd floor of this building. I was told that the food up there is all local with great prices, and that's got my name all over it. Let's check it out. Well, I think all that walking was worth it. I finally found a place that serves Roro here at Three Hungry Bears. I'm excited to try Roro because it's local and I hear it's delicious. Wow, everything here looks so good. It's hard to choose, but I gotta stick for the Roro. Do you still have Roro? Roro?
Sorry?
What is it, Roro?
Roro lemonade.
Is that what it is? Is it good? Okay, I'll do it. Let's try.
Wait.
Wow, that looks so good. And so this is the cassava, right? Okay. All right. I'm excited. Thank you so much. I just ordered Roro, which is an authentic Fijian dish consisting of lamb neck, taro leaves boiled in coconut milk, and cassava. Cassava just being the plant as that side right here. Let's give it a shot. Lamb neck. This will definitely be a first for me in my life. But let's just go ahead and try that Roro. We'll start with just the soupy part, which is just taro leaves and coconut milk boiled together. Oh, that's good. Those leaves are boiled down to almost a pulp. I mean, there's like nothing, you can barely tell it's a leaf at this point. Wow, not too salty, not sweet at all. There's a nice savory dish. I see some onions in there, and definitely the lamb neck. I'm gonna save the lamb neck for later. Let's try some of this cassava. Wow, never had cassava before. The texture reminds me of a banana without the banana flavor. Best way to describe it for me, but tastes good. Now, the dish came out to $14.50 in Fijian dollars, which is about $6.50 in US dollars. Not bad at all. I definitely taste some ginger in there, cut up for flavor. They also offered me rice instead of cassava, but I went ahead with the cassava. I've seen people rub the pepper on their plate. I'm gonna squeeze a little of that lemon into my Roro. Get a little spice on that cassava. Very good. Wow, I definitely add some heat to the cassava. I'm just amazed at how good the Roro soup is. I mean, take a look at that. I'm trying not to make a mess, but it's delicious. I think it's time we stop beating around the bush and go for some of this lamb neck. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick it up and try to bite some meat out of it. Definitely minimal on the meat, but you know what? It's not that bad. The lamb neck retains some of that flavor from the Roro, all that coconut milk, all those taro leaves, some ginger. It all blends together to give this lamb neck a little extra flavor. Never thought I'd be eating lamb neck, but I suppose when in Fiji, right? I was caught a little off guard when I walked up to the restaurant and I asked, what's in the Roro? And he said, lamb neck. I thought, uh-oh. I was thinking I was getting into something seafood. Roro does not let me down. Let's go for a little more of that lamb neck, huh? The meat is nice and tender, lean, not too much fat in there. Just gotta make sure not to eat those bones, because they are big bones. Take the pepper, mash it in your plate, spread some of that lemon juice, break a piece of that meat off, rub it into that spicy area you just made, and give it a bite. Wow, that's good. At almost $7 US, you get an entire meal full of flavor, full of protein, and you know what? It tastes really good. I'm surprised myself that I'm even saying that. Seeing pictures from where I live, I was thinking, uh-oh, what am I getting into?
That's why you can't always judge a book by its cover. Roro is definitely something for the books with me. So next time you're in Nadi town of Fiji, make sure you stop by FNPF Food Court on the 3rd floor. Make your way to Three Hungry Bears and try the Roro. Off to the next restaurant.
After something rich and savory, you need a little balance, and in Fiji, that usually means a stop at the hot bread kitchen. I grab a cream bun, soft, sweet, and exactly what you want after a day of exploring Nadi. Simple, local, and somehow perfect in the moment.
What's up everyone? I'm in downtown Nadi, Fiji, just outside the local produce market. But more importantly, I'm outside the hot bread kitchen where I've heard a lot about their cream buns, so naturally, I gotta give it a shot. Let's go see what it has to offer. Looks like everything's made super fresh right in the back there. Wow, look at that bread, I can just smell it. Could I have one cream bun?
One piece?
Yes. How much is it?
$1.50.
$1.50. Is that enough?
With 5 cents change, eh? Yeah, 15 cents.
Okay. Thank you. I definitely waited out a line because there was a line to get in there for a while, but it was well worth it. We got through there quick. I'm still earning the money. That's not the easiest to navigate, but luckily most of the values are printed right on the coins and dollars. Now let's see what we bought. Look at that. I can just smell that fresh bread and that maybe slightly sweet cream in there. Now for the moment of truth, a Nadi cream bun in downtown Nadi, right at the hot bread kitchen. Let's go for it. That cream is light, fluffy, slightly sweet, but not too overpowering sweetness. I mean, it's just perfect. I want to relate it to going to maybe a barbecue restaurant in the United States and they fill you up with rolls and honey butter right before you indulge, but not nearly as heavy. Just enough to snack on and keep going. Now I definitely know what everyone is raving about when they talk about cream buns in Nadi, Fiji. Try to not make a mess of myself, but it's not just the cream, the bread is fresh and it tastes so good.
There are actually a few hot bread kitchens around Fiji. If you're in Denaro, it's perfect for a quick bite between activities. But if you want the real experience, the crowds, the energy, the non-stop trays coming out of the oven, head to the one in downtown Nadi. Same cream buns, completely different vibe.
So if you ever catch yourself in downtown Nadi, Fiji, make sure you try a cream bun. It doesn't cost that much. It costs $1.15 in Fijian dollars, so I'll do the math right here. Not much at all, and it's definitely worth it. All right, off to the next restaurant. Stay tuned. So one thing I've noticed while being in Nadi, Fiji, is that there is definitely a lot of Indian influence in the cuisine, the culture, and the people.
A few streets over, it's time for samosas, crispy and very difficult to eat just one. This is the kind of food you grab surrounded by locals with flavors that hit fast and don't apologize. Simple, affordable, and a must when you're in Nadi.
I'm just across the street from the Nadi Produce Market in downtown Nadi, Fiji. I stumbled across this restaurant called Tasty Temptations. I know, a little bit erotic, but I'm not here for the eroticism. I'm here because I passed by some samosas, which are something the locals told me I had to try. Let's go give it a shot.
Hello.
Hello. Good, how are you? Good.
We have fried cassava, we have bhajia, we have samosa.
Which, is this samosa or chicken and veggie?
No, chicken we don't have, we have veggies.
Okay.
120. And we have fish, chicken, sausage, boiled egg.
Okay.
Have it here.
Yes,
You
here.
want now?
Sure, yeah, please.
Chili bhajia, $1 के. और फिर भजिया और समोसा. samosa.
So it's bhajia, chili bhajia, and samosa.
Yeah.
Veggie samosa.
Yeah. veggie
Okay,
samosa.
okay.
The one I give to that
It's cassava.
You want some tamarind pickle with it?
Is that good? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, yeah.
So we're gonna add ketchup.
20,
And
okay.
in drinks, what would you like to have?
Let me see.
Coffee or
You know, Coke, or do you have
Coke?
beer? You don't have beer,
No,
huh? It's okay.
We're gonna sit there.
Just in that corner is fine.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Unfortunately, they were out of the chicken samosas, but we do have one veggie samosa. You know, it's making my mouth water just smelling it. But we got a couple other things too, just because they were up there. And with the lack of the chicken samosa, I figure I might try some of the locals' recommendation. But we got the bhajia and a chili bhajia. All fried stuff, all looks good. And we got some kind of sauce there. Let's just try that by itself. It's kind of like a sweet barbecue sauce. All right, first, the samosa. Oh yeah, that's good. Now let me show you what's inside. Looks like in there we might have some potato, some carrot, some spices, all packed together in this nice fried outer layer to give us the samosa. Definitely adding that sauce adds a little bit of a kick to it. I do taste some spicy. But I'm thinking the spice naturally comes from the samosa itself because I do see some spices in there. That's so good. I'm gonna move over to the bhajia. Look at that, looks good. Looks like a deep fried ball of fun. Let's try it out. So fluffy. And they're not too spicy. Looks like there's some onions. I see what looks like maybe some cilantro in there, chopped up, nicely breaded, just like a hush puppy. Try it by itself. Yeah, that's good. Try it with the sauce. The sauce kicks it up a notch, but it's not needed. I could easily pop a few of those back. Now, let's go over to the chili bhajia. Based off the look of it, looks like a deep fried chili for the most part. Let's crack it open. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Let's break it in half and try it. Spicy but good. Definitely adds a little kick to this meal. And the weather's beautiful. It's not too hot, it's not too humid. There have been some spots of rain since I've been here, but nothing to write home about. Kind of reminds me of Florida, on and off rain, but quickly clears up and the rest of the day is sunny. Everything I was reading about samosas is right, they're delicious. Wish I could take a few of them home with me. It was nice to see that they're making them fresh right in the back. And honestly, they're sold out of one of their best products, and rightfully so, because it's good. But just because it's veggie, I wouldn't overlook it. The inside reminds me of the consistency of a vegetable croquette in Japanese culture, if you ever had something like that. Wow, that's almost just a chili on its own. This bite will be spicy. That's hot. It's like picking up a chili right at the supermarket and just biting into it. Ooh. Hot but tasty. There's nothing like sitting here, enjoying the view, watching the locals walk by, watching everyday life. And it's just a great place to walk around.
You like the samosa?
Oh, it's so good. Perfect.
You want more chili?
I'm good for now. I'm good for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
And the people here are so friendly. Oh, thank you. Days like today just make you enjoy being alive. So happy that I can travel around the world, try new foods, indulge in new cultures, and see what everyone has to offer. And food is just one way to share that culture. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to try the chicken samosa, but that veggie samosa was outstanding. Unfortunately, it was the last one. My whole meal came out to $6 Fijian, which in the US is $2.70. $2.70 US for a whole meal and a Coke. Tasted amazing. A light meal that'll keep me going on my walk around downtown Nadi. So next time you're in Nadi, make sure you look across the street from the produce market at Tasty Temptations. Stop in, grab yourself a samosa, and you won't be disappointed.
After the samosas, I needed something fresh. And in Nadi, that means heading to the produce market. Everyone talks about it, the pineapple. Sweet, insanely juicy, and somehow better than any pineapple you've had back home. So I went looking for Nadi's most infamous pineapple, and this is where you find it.
I'm gonna walk over to the produce market and pick up a pineapple because I hear great things about the fruits there, especially the pineapple. I wanna see how good it tastes, considering they seem to be smaller than the ones in the United States. I'm gonna tell you what my driver told me. He said, feel free to say hello to people, hula, which means hello, but don't get pulled into any of their shops. Just go into shops that you want to go into. Don't let people get you into any unsafe situations that you may not feel comfortable with. But the people are friendly, and it is a great town, but like anywhere, there are some ups and downs. Now let's make our way over to this produce market. I'm trying to find the best looking pineapples.
How many you want?
Just one. Okay. I'm really excited to try this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Now we'll make our way back to the hotel and cut up this pineapple. There we go.
Back at the resort, it was finally time to cut into that legendary pineapple. But honestly, I couldn't just sit down and eat it. Not without at least checking out what the chefs were cooking at the buffet first. So here's a little taste of everything. A montage of the sights, smells, and flavors waiting at the resort before that first bite of pineapple. After walking the buffet and taking it all in, it was finally time to get serious. Back in my room with the legendary Nadi pineapple.
This is one of the most fragrant pineapples I have ever smelt. Let's dig in. First, go ahead, break off that top. I bought the pineapple for $3 Fijian and the knife for the same. It just smells so good. Maybe even just use it as an air freshener. Let's go ahead and just cut out a piece. Check that out. Fresh and delicious, right from the market. Here we go, let's give it a shot. It is sweet. The natural sugars in that are very strong. So good. Let's go ahead, keep cutting that open. I wanted to taste it as quick as I could. That is delicious.
With the pineapple savored, it was time to get moving again. Next up, hopping on a jet boat and speeding through Fiji's waterways to visit a local village. Here, it's not just about sightseeing, it's about experiencing culture, meeting the people, and even trying kava, the traditional drink that's been a part of island life for generations. Adventure, history, and tradition all in one ride. I just got on the bus to Singatoka River Safari, where I'm gonna hop on a jet boat and try some kava in a local village.
If somebody comes up to your house, knocking on the door and asking for food or clothes or money, you must give.
I'm in a town in Fiji called Singatoka. and this is where a lot of rugby players from the Fiji Islands come from. Getting ready to board the jet boat and head over to a village and see how the locals live. An interesting part about the local village I'm going to is that there's a chief there that's in charge, and usually in charge of a lot of the local villages, but it's an inherited position. Usually it comes from the chief's son, or if the chief's son is not up to par, they'll select someone else. The chief is usually in charge of leading the village into battle.
The next 20 or so minutes was spent gliding down the river and taking in the sights of Fiji. The villagers welcomed me with song and tradition. Now, it's time to make kava. In Fiji, kava is a traditional drink made from the root of the yankonia plant. It's mixed with water and shared in a communal bowl during ceremonies and gatherings. It has an earthy taste and creates a mild, calming, and slightly numbing effect, especially on your lips and tongue. Now it's my turn to try. Down the hatch it goes. Kava has a bitter and almost slightly peppery or spicy taste to it. A few more rounds? Why not? When in Fiji. Then a quick participation award. While food is being prepared, I took a short walk to see everyday life here in the village. It seems rather peaceful, if you ask me. Genuine and happy people. Many ingredients are homegrown and farm fresh. Now, it's time to get back for a homemade traditional Fijian meal. The spread is colorful and delicious. And finally, the villagers sent me away in song and thanks. This kid cracks me up. He's taking people out like it's whack-a-mole. Time for the ride back. But what an awesome experience that was to hang out with the local villagers for a little while. As the sun sets on Fiji, the day isn't over yet. Fire, rhythm, and island energy. This is Fiji's fire dance. Just when I thought the show would be winding down, one of the performers caught fire during the grand finale. Don't worry though, he turned out just fine. Maybe a slightly bruised ego. After all, practice makes perfect. From hidden islands and legendary pineapple, to jet boat rides, village culture, and fire on the beach, this is more than a trip. It's an adventure you'll never forget. Until next time, Fiji. If you enjoyed tagging along on this adventure, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next journey.